Hey guys, IceWire here, and welcome to another Bloodlines 2 related video. Holly, are you okay? You look kind of sick. Like, are you fine? Yeah, I'm fine. I just have no makeup on. I guess you could say I broke the masquerade on my own channel. Look, this is what I look like on a day-to-day basis. So today I have some interesting information about how long Bloodlines 2 is going to be all up in regards to playtime, and also whether or not we will be seeing any more of Bloodlines 2 at E3 this year. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The following information comes from comicbook.com and also the Hardsuit Labs Twitter account. Now, if you're like me, you like your lengthy RPGs, you like being able to sink a lot of hours and time into not only the main story, but also side quests that you come across, and I'm happy to say that it looks like we're going to be getting that with Bloodlines 2. Very recently, a Q&A went up onto the Paradox YouTube account, and shortly after that, the Hardsuit Labs Twitter account was asked if the sequel would be longer than the first game, or if it would be about the same. The question comes from Twitter user Zexy Madman, who asked, will the game be longer than the first one or around the same length? To which Hardsuit Labs responded with, depends on your playstyle, but we think the average time will be around 25 to 30 hours for one playthrough. Now, in response to that, the same Twitter user asked, and that's doing the main story, but also doing a decent amount of the side quests? To which, again, Hardsuit Labs responded with, yep, we have other interesting things in the world worth exploring, and of course we are encouraging multiple playthroughs because of the branching narrative just like the first. Now, just from that alone is very promising. I'm currently playing through Bloodlines 1 myself right now, and I have almost about 10 hours clocked in that game, and I've only just begun the quest line for getting rid of the disease in the city, in downtown. Now, if you've played Bloodlines 1, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't, but if you have, you probably know what mission I'm talking about. Now, I'm of the personal opinion that a good gaming experience is about around the 20-25 hour mark, so hearing this is very, it makes me excited for the game because I want to dive into all these stories that we're going to be coming across and exploring Seattle and the World of Darkness universe, which is going to be exciting in itself. I like my long RPGs. Skyrim is probably my favorite RPG that I've ever played, and I enjoy the Witcher games. Granted, those are longer than what we're going to be getting in Bloodlines 2, clearly. I mean, you can sink hundreds and hundreds of hours into one playthrough alone for each game. However, regardless, they're still long RPGs, you spend a lot of time in those games, and it's good that we're going to be getting that experience with Bloodlines 2, in my opinion. I do hope that we get to see some gameplay very soon because I am itching to have a look at whatever it is that the press got to check out. If you haven't seen the articles floating around, then in case you weren't aware, a few press outlets that cover video games and whatnot managed to have a viewing of a private demo for Bloodlines 2. Just going off of what happens when it comes to those private demos, using Cyberpunk 2077 as a good example, we should be able to have a look at it soon. With Cyberpunk 2077, they had a private demo, the press got in to have a look at it along with a few prominent gaming news and discussion reviewing channels on YouTube. That sounded articulate. And then a few months later, we finally got to have a look at it ourselves through E3. Which brings me to my next point. Will we be seeing Bloodlines 2 at E3 this year? Now, granted, I think there is a very high possibility that we will be seeing Bloodlines 2 at E3 this year, because if you go onto the website for E3, you can have a look at the attendees, and it has a list of all of the developers that will be presenting during E3, or at least be present at E3. And if you scroll far enough, you can see that Paradox will be making an appearance at E3 2019. And as you know, they are the studio that will be responsible for publishing Bloodlines 2, so it's kind of promising. And when it comes to what exactly they'll be showing at E3 in regards to anything related to Bloodlines 2, my biggest bet is that private gameplay demo that the press got to see. That is what I would assume we would get to see as well if they decided to show off more of Bloodlines 2. I can't imagine them getting into anything else other than that. If I had to try and guess what else it could be, another guess would be a gameplay reveal of some sort, similar to the gameplay reveal that The Last of Us Part 2 got last year. Which I just want to quickly interject and say that if we do get to see more gameplay, and when we do see more gameplay or trailers or anything, I will be covering that on this channel, so do stick around for that. But I don't know, I think the most likely thing that we would be seeing at E3 in regards to Bloodlines 2 would definitely be that private demo that the press got to see. And with that, that is all I have for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think of the length of the game? Are you happy with that length? Are you not happy with that length? Just overall, what do you think of it? And do you think that we'll be seeing that private demo at E3 this year? As always, let me know your thoughts down in those comments below. I would love to hear them and get chatting with you because I am excited for this game. And so help me, you guys are going to put up with my hyperfixation on this game because I'm a bit obsessed. Not even sorry. Consider supporting me on Patreon as it feels to grow for my content's quality and the variety and production of said content that you guys get to see all here on the channel. And of course, as always, a huge thank you to my current patrons. They are Cosmoronic, Nicholas Montoya, Hatsgirl, Cooladora, Kay, and Zapfinouch. And if you want to see your name shouted out at the end of the video like these guys, do hop over onto Patreon and have a look around at the cool rewards on offer. Or if you don't want to deal with the whole monthly subscription stuff, do consider checking out my Ko-Fi. If an easy, breezy, or one-stop donation is more your thing, do check that out. Anyway, it's IceWire signing off, and I'll see you introverts later next time on the channel. Have a lovely day / night with you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!